Okay, this is my first attempt at making a video that I'm going to post on YouTube. Um, what prompted me to make this video is I'm really fed up with this country being the United States of America, and capitalism, and the multinational corporations that are robbing us and screwing us and our government at every turn. I am just really, I've had enough. I don't know what can be done about it yet, but I'm telling you, all my friends out there, it's time for all of us to do something. I'm holding in my hand a HP printer cartridge from a HP OfficeJet 6600. This cartridge costs $13. And I've been furious for a couple of years that I keep buying these cartridges and I'll print about 20 pages and I'm out of ink. This cartridge costs $13 for the small black cartridge. It's $13. Now, if you buy a pack of them together, which has the yellow and cyan and magenta and black, it's about $45 or $50. So I just bought this cartridge less than 2 months ago, and I think I printed at the outside maybe 20 pages. 20 pages. I rarely use my printer. I use it for business, and when I have to make a document, I use it. But it's not like I use it every day. I rarely use it. So last night I was printing something out, and this thing tells me that I'm out of ink, and it wouldn't print. So I decided to open this thing up and take a look and see what's inside of it and see what I'm paying $13 for. So I've already cut this open. I'm going to open it up. Now, the first thing you'll see is there is some kind of spring. Basically, it's a small empty box. There's not a hell of a lot of anything in here. The biggest thing is this spring, which is some part of the controlling mechanism. This piece of metal here. And then there's a little tiny spring here. Again, I don't know what the function of any of this is, but it doesn't really matter. Here's what's important. Underneath the spring, there's a little plastic or cellophane packet. And this is glued down to the bottom. I had to cut it loose and tear it out, but here it is when it comes out. This little packet is your ink. Now this is about the half of the size of a package of soy sauce that you get when you order Chinese food. It's half the size. So I would have to say in this packet there may be not a teaspoonful, I don't think. I think perhaps a half or a quarter of a teaspoonful of ink. This is what you're paying $13 for. Unquestionably, all of this packaging and merchandising of this little device that goes in your printer costs a lot more than this little spot of ink that they sell you. Now, I don't know about you, but to me this is infuriating. These companies are thieves. They're robbing you blind every time you purchase something from them. And this is true of everything that you buy today. I don't care what it is you buy or where you buy it. If you shop at Walmart, you shop at Target, you shop at JCPenney's, Macy's, it doesn't matter. You're getting screwed. Everything you buy is made as cheaply as possible. They give you as little as they can possibly give you for your money, and they rob you and screw you. This lasted me 20 pages, and then the printer stops and it won't print anymore, and it offers... I get a pop-up on my computer. It very kindly offers me to contact HP to get a discount if I buy multiple cartridges. And it offers you reward points and all this crap. It doesn't matter what the hell they offer you or how many points or what you sign up for, because all they do is sell your information anyway. You still get screwed. You still pay $13 for this little tiny packet of a few drops of ink. Now, I don't know about you, but I've really had enough. I love America. I was born and raised in this country. I've always considered myself to be a proud and patriotic American. But this America that we live in today is no longer the America that we were promised and that our Constitution promises. It just no longer exists. This country is owned by multinational international corporations. Our government and our monetary system is owned by these corporations and the banking system. They own you. You, me, and all of us are economic slaves. They take everything from you that you make. It doesn't matter how much you make, they're going to take it from you. One other example before I finish this video of how you get constantly screwed at every turn, and you are never going to be given the opportunity to get ahead in this society anymore. Never. That opportunity no longer exists. I recently moved to Utah and went to get my driver's license here, and I have a valid driver's license for 17 years in the state of New Jersey. But it popped up on my international database now. Of course, everything is on computer and everything is in their database. That I had four or five tickets in New York City from 2003. And I remember this incident very clearly. I haven't had a New York driver's license in 30 years. But I was in New York City, and I got stopped by this cop. I did make an illegal left turn against a traffic light or against a sign. That was legitimate. I made a mistake, and I made a turn against the light or against the traffic device. And this cop pulls me over, and he was really nasty. Apparently, he was having a bad day. Maybe he didn't get laid last night, or his wife wouldn't give him any, whatever. He was really nasty. And he told me, he says, I'm in a bad mood, and you're going to get hammered. He says, I hope you have a good lawyer that's going to cost you a lot of money. This guy wrote me 7 tickets. I forget all the details of all of it, but one was for disobeying a traffic signal. One was for endangering the safety of pedestrians. One was for reckless driving. And there were 2 or 3 others. I forget what they were for now. But the guy wrote 7 traffic tickets. And he seemed to be really enjoying himself. Now, this is an abuse of authority and abuse of power, because this guy, asshole, was having a bad day. And I did break the law. I made an illegal turn. I didn't have any problem with the initial ticket. But because he was having a bad day, and because he could, because he had the authority to do so, he decided he's going to hammer the shit out of me and cost me a lot of money by writing me 7 tickets. So this guy's a prick. He abused his power. He abused his authority. Now, this is in 2003. This is 2017. So that's, 14 years later. I go to get my license, and I'm told that I can't get it because I have outstanding tickets in New York, and I have to take care of this. I called them up. These 7 tickets, with all the penalties, came to $1,620. Now, again, I was outraged. Why didn't I answer the tickets? Because I was pissed off and this guy was an asshole. And I knew that it would probably catch up with me eventually. I didn't doubt that. But it's an unjust law. And it's unjust that a cop can abuse his authority like this. And I would call it civil disobedience. I have a right to object to this kind of treatment. And my way to object was to not pay the tickets. But like I say, it caught up with me. So I called them up, 1,620. 1 minute, I got to shut this off. $1,620 worth of tickets. So I paid them. Then I found out, they said, wait though, you have some other penalties here. And I said, what is that for? And they said, well, it's a driver assessment because these tickets put points on your license, and you have to pay these penalties as well. So I said, how much are these penalties? Well, you have to call another department. I spent 4 hours on the phone yesterday and 3 hours on the phone today. A total of 7 hours. Just to try to talk to somebody, waiting to go through these automated systems. Finally, long story short, they want another $1,350 from me now in penalties. So $1,620 for the tickets, and another $1,350 now for penalties. I paid the tickets yesterday. Now I've got to use a credit card and go further into debt. Another $1,350. It's going to take me 2 years or more to pay this off. But I have no choice. If I want to get my driver's license in Utah and be able to work here and make a living, I have to give these thieves their money. This is no better than the mafia. protection money, extortion. It's an absolute outrage. If it was $200 or $300 for the tickets, $500, I wouldn't be here making this video today. If it was another $200 or $300 for the penalties, okay, fine. It's a lot of money, but I'll pay it. But we're talking about almost $3,000 for 7 tickets written by one cop who was an asshole and having a bad day and took it out on me. Because of this asshole and his abuse of his authority, I'm going to pay $3,000, which will take me a couple of years to pay off. With the interest, it'll probably end up costing me $3,500 to $4,000. So I don't know about you, but I really had enough, and I want to see change in this country. I don't know what I'm going to do about it yet, except I will be posting more videos on similar types of topics relating to this issue. And the fact that in America, you no longer have any opportunity. You no longer have the ability to get out of debt and to save some money and get ahead. It's a fantasy. It doesn't exist because they take everything from you at every turn. Doesn't matter whether it's businesses like this, multinational corporations, or your government, your state government, your city government, your national government. They rob you and screw you and take every penny from you as fast as you can take it in. All right, so that's it for today. I'm going to finish this video. I'd be very interested in any comments about this. And I'll be back. Thanks. Bye-bye.